Ding Sheng had just arrived at the military academy when upperclassmen targeted him. To uphold tradition, they decided to give Carl his first lesson, but they underestimated Carl's fighting ability. Anyone else want to hate me? Huh? Didn't think so? In the blink of an eye, 2 months had passed, and Carl had gotten used to life at the military academy. The daily training routines were now a piece of cake for him. Thanks to his outstanding performance, Carl was promoted early to the rank of trainee corporal. He thought he would spend a few years at the academy, but one day the instructor called Carl out alone and told him to leave with the army chaplain. Carl's mother, Monica, passed away, so he returned home for the funeral. After months away, Carl came back to the familiar southern district. Dressed in his custom military academy uniform, the 1.6-meter tall Carl carried himself with the presence of someone 2 meters tall. His only flaw was his height. Back home, Carl nudged Frank, who was on the floor, and started making breakfast. When Fiona and Lip woke up, they smelled something delicious. As they came downstairs, they were pleasantly surprised to find that Carl had come home. The whole family was both happy and amazed at Carl's rule-breaking, and even more shocked that he had actually managed to stick it out at military school instead of quitting halfway. The family was full of joy, showing no sadness at all over Monica's passing. Look at you, the ghetto ninja warrior. What's up? At the breakfast table, Fiona brought up the need to take care of Monica's remains and asked who would go with her. Lip and Ian had to go to work and didn't have time, and Debbie needed to take care of her new husband, Neil, so only Carl and Liam were available to help. After taking care of the remains, Carl returned home and started sorting through his mom's belongings. It was at this moment that Frank sobered up. If there was anyone in the family who truly felt sad about Monica's passing, it had to be the old man. After all, Monica was the love of his life. As he looked at the things Monica had left on the table, Frank found a key among them. In an instant, he knew exactly whose lock that key would open. Rashid. The one they hid in the old Buick dealership where Monica had a storage unit. All I can say is, Monica and Frank really were true love. As soon as the camera cuts, the whole family arrives at the location of the storage unit. When they open the door, they discover that Monica had lived there for a period of time. The group rummages around inside and finds a letter Monica left for the kids, as well as the last of her possessions for them, a box of high-purity rock candy. After returning home and weighing it, they find that each bag of rock candy weighs exactly 1 pound, and the number of bags matches the number of children. Clearly, Monica left the same amount for each child, including Frank, just as the old man is about to distribute it to every family member. Fiona feels these drugs shouldn't be in the house and insists they be flushed immediately. Frank can't agree. Each bag is worth $10,000. Who'd throw away that money? A fierce argument erupts between father and daughter, neither convincing the other. Finally, a helpless Frank suggests resolving the issue democratically. I really don't know. Maybe we should sleep on it a little bit and then talk about it again in the morning. Slip Debbie 10,000. That'll go a long way for childcare. Carl can take a corner, see if his buddies can help unload it. Liam, come on. No. Sure enough, the democratic method proved effective. Everyone got their share. Carl used his old connections to turn his share into cash, while Fiona took hers and Liam's portions to the funeral home, placing them under Monica's body. Looking at her mother lying there so peacefully, Fiona was furious. She couldn't believe that even in death, her mom still managed to keep the family in turmoil. After paying her respects to Monica, Fiona was about to turn and leave, but the more she thought about it, the angrier she became. She just couldn't hold it in, so she turned back and started reciting a poem to Monica. Time passed, and Monica's burial day arrived. At the funeral, everyone